Hey, it's Rob from Wheelworks Bike Shop in Dublin. We are unboxing a Domane SLR9, I think. SLR9 eTap AXS, so it's a SRAM red bike. One of the most popular colours, probably my least favourite colour. Not that it's not a nice looking bike, but it's definitely my least favourite. I've been selling bikes a long time, like 1998 I opened my first shop, so I've seen all the trends with colours come and go, and the most popular colour for bikes is always, for men, is always black. So I'm a bit tired of looking at black. It's a really nice black and definitely the most popular, but I'm just tired of looking at black bikes, and I've realised that I've left my tools inside. By the magic of video editing, we've cut out me running around the shop looking for tools. So we're on a Domane SLR9 eTap AXS. Like I said, it's my least favourite colour, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means that I'm tired of looking at black bikes. So I tend to like the bright colours, and anybody who's watched any of the unboxing videos I've done will, particularly the Project One ones, will know that I tend to get excited about the wild colours, the chromes and the pinks and stuff like that. So, or the tie-dye one. So it's the matte black finish, black carbon smoke, I think is what they call it. You SRAM red eTap AXS, you've got carbon cranks, built-in power meter. This is a Project One bike. So Project One is Trek's custom bike program. The wheel set on this one is Bontrager Aeolus RSL 37s. So the Aeolus RSL are Trek's highest range of wheels, and then the 37 refers to the depth, so it's a 37mm deep rim. They also do them in 51mm and 62mm. So the benefit of the 37s is they're going to be a little bit lighter, so they'll accelerate quicker, more responsive. And then as you go to the 51 and the 62, you're getting a deeper, more aerodynamic wheel. Just pop the bar and stem on here. So the Domane is Trek's endurance range. The SLR is the top of the range version of it. And as the endurance range, the position is the big difference. It's slightly taller in the head tube, a little bit shorter than the race bikes like the Amonda and the Madone. So a little bit more upright riding position. And a little bit more relaxed. You've also got Trek's ISO-speed decoupler, which is back here. So you look at that while I'm struggling to get the bars on. Here we go. The ISO-speed decoupler, as Chad is demonstrating, so your seat post is basically mounted on a bearing system, which allows it to flex. And it gives you a lot more comfort. Most of your weight's on the back of the bike. Obviously that's where you're sitting. So about 70% of your weight is here. So that's where the shock absorption is most important. You don't have that on the front. The previous generation Domane had the ISO-speed front and rear, but I think Trek reckoned it was creating a slightly unbalanced ride, in that you had the same amount of, I suppose you'd call it shock absorption or suspension on the front. I know it's not suspension, but you had the same amount of shock absorption and in the front as well as the back, but all of your weight's on the back, so it wasn't very balanced. And as tyre volumes have gotten bigger and tyre compounds have improved, I think you're getting much more active suspension from the tyre than you are from a bearing system where there's not an awful lot of weight on it. So your comfort's coming from the bigger volume tyres. The Domane comes with 32mm tyres as standard. you can run 35s and I think up to 38s on this model. You can also run it with full mud guards, or fenders as they call them in America. You've got hidden fender mounts in the frame here, down here, and inside in the behind the bottom bracket, so you can run full length mud guards. You've got hidden fender mounts down here in the fork and inside in the fork here as well. So you can ride it as an all year round or a winter bike with mud guards. You can take them off for the summer. It's a nice light endurance bike for climbing. You've got internal storage in the frame, so if you don't want to have an ugly saddlebag on your bike, you've got an internal storage space here, and a little slot in here for a mini tool. Your bottle cage mounts on that as normal. That goes on, locks in place. It's a nice secure fit. They actually work really well. I've been using those internal storage now they come with a little tool wrap for putting your spare tube and tire levers and stuff in. I've been using them for a couple of years now. I found it very good. It means you're not putting an ugly saddlebag on the back of the bike unless you need to carry a lot of spares. So that's a Domane SLR9 eTap AXS Bontrager Aeolus RSL wheel set. You've got the cockpit is probably worth mentioning as well. You've got Bontrager's IsoCore handlebar. What IsoCore is they've got a sort of a rubber filament woven through the carbon fiber bar to damp down vibration at your hands to make it more comfortable here. And there's a molded section here on the bars that we can put a gel pad under the tape as well. So you've got on the corner of the bar where you'll tend to spend a lot of your time, you've got extra cushioning here as well with the IsoCore pad, so it's more comfortable to ride and damps down the vibration where you're going to have it on the, I can't remember the name of the nerve that you get there. So IsoCore bar, and you got the Bontrager. It is the Elite stem, I think that's what they're calling it, Elite RCS stem, and your cables are sort of semi hidden and integrated in under the cap and in through the stackers here. These are split stackers, so if you need to adjust it up and down, it's quite easy to adjust it, take the stackers out without having to decable the bike. And because this cap is removable, you can change stem length and pitch quite easily as well. They come in a 7-degree negative and a 7-degree positive angle, and they come in a whole lot of sizes from 60mm up to 130mm. You've got mount points on the top tube on the Domane for a food box or a bento box or a bag. You've got your usual bottle cage mounts. It comes with a hidden chain guard here, clear plastic rubberized chain guard to protect the frame from chain slap. And that's, I think, most of the main features on the Domane. We'll get this one into the workshop, get it built, and we'll get some photographs. So you got some really nice prismatic rainbow effect on the logo. I don't know if you can see that there with the sun there now. So that's it.